What's going on, everybody? It's Cannabis Guru, and I got a flower update for you. I did a quickie earlier, but that's not good enough, man. I didn't have all the lights, both lights turned on white, so I figured I'd give you guys a little bud porn. Look at that shit. Looks good. Looks really nice. Pretty frosty. I've seen frostier, but these ones aren't bad. I just started flush. Should have started flush a few days ago, but I got lazy. Day 61 or some shit like that. It's not until next week, so really flushed in time. I'm pretty much ready now. There's not a lot of amber, but there's really no clear. Look at that. Most of the hairs are all red. Not like that really matters. There's gonna still be white hairs on here when I harvest it, but look at that, dude. Beautiful. Might be a little purple in there. Not a lot, but a little. Yeah, dude. Pretty freaking frosty. Pretty freaking frosty. There's the size comparison to my thumb, of course. It's the very top nug right there. So they're not horrible, you know. I'm very, very pleased. Like I said, I wish the buds could be bigger, but when you're only running at like, 50% power or lower, because of the heat, it tends to affect your nug size. Yeah, dude, they're looking good. There's a lot of larf on here. I got lazy and didn't. It's so sticky, it's dense, you know. But that's a good size nug right there. A good size nug. But yeah, there's some are good. Ooh, sticky. It smells bomb, dude. It smells like a sweet smell. Really sweet smell, like a floral and sweet smell at the same time. It's really nice. Really nice. Wow. Very satisfied with the smell. Hopefully she smokes as good as she stinks. But yeah, dude. This is the stuff down below. Nothing to really write home about. But not too shabby for flowering at 50% or lower, you know. So, those will make some nice bowls. Nothing serious. But yeah, dude, these ones right here are looking good, boy. Pretty freaking frosty, I must say. So yeah, this is the short plant. It's supposed to be G13, but I beg to differ. I think it's a different strain. But yeah, that's what she looks like. It's in a 1 gallon pot. I got a hydro halo hooked up to her now for flush. So I'm just flushing out of my well, actually it's like a 35 gallon garbage can or whatever, but I just mix up 25 gallons in there and give this thing like 12 and a half, and then I give this plant over here 12 and a half, and then that's it for the day. But this is the other plant, the tall one. It's pretty nice looking, pretty frosty. This plant is burnt at the tip of the buds. These kind LEDs are pretty powerful lights. Plus the genetics on this plant aren't the greatest. They say it was a G13. I beg to differ. It looks nothing like the plant that I have outside. It was a true G13. These ones don't match the description whatsoever. I think they messed up somewhere. Yeah, dude. I don't know what strain they are, but they came out alright. Pretty frosty. Those aren't that big, but they're not that small. You know? They're nice and dense. We're definitely ready. Look at how frosty that is. Looking good, looking good. Pretty freaking frosty. Now see, I'm not going to say phenomenal. I'll say phenomenal when it's like super frosty. This isn't phenomenal. This is just pretty frosty. Like I said, I've seen better. I'm growing better. So I'm just making do with what I got. I mean, you know, for running at 50% or lower throughout the whole phase, for the most part, the whole phase of flower, these things came out pretty freaking frosty, dude. And they stink. They're sticky. They're dense, really dense, rock hard. Freaking, yeah, man. They're looking really nice, dude. Really freaking nice. Look at that shit. Looking good. Looking good. Love it. What the fuck is that? Better not be an error or some shit right there. I'm gonna pick that out. I don't know what the fuck that is. But, yeah, I'm gonna pick it out. I don't know why there would be nanners. Let's see what we got here. I don't know what that is. That one too. Might just be pistils coming out. I don't know. I'll poke at it. Okay. Making sure I don't have any hernias here. I haven't noticed anything, but I haven't really gone in here and looked super close at shit. But everything looks good. Yeah, everything looks good. I don't see any nanos. There's that one spot that's questionable. Actually, I don't even think that's a nano, dude. I think that's a leaf starting to green back up. What that is. Yeah. That's what that is. Yep. Yeah, there's no nanos, thank God. Yep. Good. Worried about that with these genetics just because they're so different and not the strongest, it seems like. So, yeah, I'm not noticing anything like that. But, yeah, man, this plant's coming out good. Coming out really good. It goes on a milk crate, and then goes into a bin, and then it gets flushed out. I've got a bigger tray outside. My wife wants to keep them out of the runoff. She doesn't want to use the freaking shop vac. I'm leaving for like a month, so she's going to be taking control of my grow. These are in flush, so she can't mess anything up here. Got the one out in the yard. Pretty much have to give it water, so she'll be doing pretty good. I asked her to send me some videos. She doesn't have to say anything, just so I can see the progress, and then I can post them. Yeah, dude. Looking pretty freaking good, man. This one stacked up really nice. You know, well, kind of sort of. Looked like it did. This bud was right underneath it. Looked like it was stacked up a lot nicer than it was. Hadn't gone for a minute. Yeah, dude. Not bad looking. Pretty freaking frosty. Looking good, man. Can't really complain, you know, too much for what it is. Pretty frosty. Let's say. So it's got some stuff down below, but nothing serious. Some few nugs like this. It started coming out. Got a little bit of water. It started coming out when flowering started. This is a good one right here. Dude, she stinks, bro. Stinks good. It doesn't smell like the other plant at all. It smells different. But yeah, dude. Look at that shit. Looks like it might be a little purple. I don't know. I can't really tell. Yeah, it looks like it purpled out a little bit. Right there. Is that me or is that purple? That looks a little purple right there. So maybe the G13 purples out. I don't know. Maybe it is G13. I gotta look a little bit more. I don't remember seeing anywhere online that G13 perkins out. So I'll have to do some double checking. I'd be really surprised if these were G13. If so, their genetics are super retarded. Yeah, I'll do some little bit more research. See what I can't find out. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks bomb, dude. Freaking bomb. Anyways, let's go back over here and take a look at this one real quick. Look at that, boy. This one definitely has some purple in it. She's pretty stinking frosty too. I don't know which one's frostier. There's that one. And then there's this one. These ones right here. So these ones right here. I don't know, man. Pretty freaking close. Do they look the same, you guys? Do the buds look the same? I don't know, man. I think the buds look different too. From plant to plant. Or am I wrong? I don't know. Maybe they do look a little bit different on this plant versus the other plant. I can't tell, dude. I'd have to hold them right up next to each other. They look like they're a little bit different. This one definitely vegged out weird. Different than the other one. Yeah, they're pretty freaking frosty. Anyways, that's all I got, you guys. Oh yeah, I turned the lights back up to 50% to try and finish them out. The temperatures have gone down outside, so I'm able to run my lights a little bit higher. Plus, I'm flowering out at night now, or I'm running them at night instead of during the day, from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Seems to be the perfect time. Yeah, I'm flushing these out with just pH RO water. About as RO as I can get. It's down to like 30 ppm. I need to get a new filter for my RO setup. And then I pH it out to about 6.5 and flush these out. I don't want my runoff being low. I want to keep it at a decent level, you know, around a 6, between a 6 and a 6.5 personally. So that way the plant soaks up all the rest of the nutrients, and you know, I'm rinsing out excessive salts, and so it turns out to be a nice smooth smoke. Hopefully this turns out to be the best bud that I've ever grown. You know, I've had some good bud. The G13 that I grew a long time ago, that shit was fire. That was my best run ever. But I had didn't have a dehumidifier in there, and I had humidity issues towards the end, and I lost probably half my grow to fucking bud rot. I was pissed. It was a huge yield too. But yeah, you live and you learn, man. Live and you learn. That was a long time ago though. I always run a dehumidifier now. A couple of them if need be. But anyways, you guys, that's it. If you have any comments or questions, go ahead and post them. Like the video, smash the bell, and subscribe to see the rest of my grow. This is Cannabis Guru. Until next time, peace.